Okay, hi everyone. So just testing out the Kickass air conditioner today. It's going to be quite warm today. It's going to be around the 34-degree mark. So I'm out in the sun. Because we don't normally park under the shade because we don't like parking under the big trees or anything like that. So I'm out in the open. And we'll see how it performs today. So I'll go through the accessories a little bit later just to show you what you can do with it. But at the moment I've just got it in the camper van. It's just sitting on our King's fridge at the moment. So it does come with legs if you want to use the legs. I haven't put the legs on at this stage. So depending on what we do have enough room in here to put on the table. So I've got a 240 power point behind the fridge, because the fridge is plugged in by Anderson plug and the fridge is also plugged in by 240 depending on our situation. So that's one good thing. But yes, I've got a few 240 power points in here. So I've got one behind the fridge, I've got one on the right hand side and one on the left hand side where we sit. So we can put it in a few different spots. But yeah, so I've got it connected. I've got the drain in the bag down here, which I'll just show you. I'll just lift that up. So there's the drain in the back. That's the bag it comes with. There's no water in there at the moment. We just got that sitting down there. You can use the bottle if you don't want to use the bag. Just depends on what you want to do, but come with the bag, so I thought I might as well use it. So at the moment, I've got it. So you can lock the settings. You've got a timer. You've got the fan speed, high and low. Now some people, when I looked at a few other reviews, people reckon they couldn't really tell the difference between the high and low fan. So that's on high fan at the moment. If I go to low, you can tell the difference. It takes like a couple of seconds to kick in, if that, but you can tell. Maybe it won't come across on the video, but you can tell the difference. Maybe not huge difference, but you can tell. So I've got it set on 18. You can go as low as 16, and it goes up as high as 30 or something. You've got your minus and your plus for your settings. You've got your mode, which is air conditioner, dehumidifier, or you can just have it on fan. You've got the sleep button, and obviously you've got your power button. I've got the vent on the back. Now when we had our click air conditioner in here, the portable one, because we've changed things around a little bit, we had it sitting in the corner here, beside the fridge, and we've moved the fridge over and took that out since. And yes, that gets warm, but it was no different to the other one we had in here. It's just the way it is, and obviously that's going to put a bit of heat at the back. And obviously the shorter you can have that is probably the better. So I'll just show you through the front here, and we've got a Perspex panel cut out to go in our window, and it goes through there. So it worked fantastic when we had the other air conditioning here, and I'm sure it'll do the same. So when we use it, we will generally use it late in the day when it's a really hot day. It's generally in the morning or the first part of the day. You're generally out doing stuff sometimes. It depends. Now we do have a couple of health conditions, so we don't go in the extreme heat. And that's one of the reasons we have an air conditioner in our van, so we can use it. And we have our queen size bed up the back. So I've had it on for about 5 minutes, and that is pretty cool coming out. Now obviously this one is not going to be as powerful as the click one we had, because that click one was very good in here. It got to the stage where we turned it off because it got a bit too cool, and that was on the low setting. That was a 7,000 BTU. This one is a 3,100 BTU, and it is quieter. I don't know how it comes across in the video until I play it back, but this is quite a bit quieter than the click one. The click one was quite loud at times, but we were happy for that because we were quite comfortable in here, and well, we'd rather be cool than worry about a bit of noise. What can I say? Let's get the handles on this side. It's 13 kilos in weight, and the click one we had was about 22 kilos in weight. So we're saving a little bit in weight, which is not an issue for us because we're well underweight in our van. So we won't overly fussed about what weight we're putting in here. We just want to be nice and cool when we need to be. So it's yeah, even up to 5 or 6 minutes, it's quite cool. Now I do have a 3000 watt inverter in our van, and I do have 600 amps of lithium battery, so we have a huge amount of power in our van. That was one of the things we spent the majority of our money on when we set up our van, was have enough power so we could be off grid for as long as we want, plus so we could run an air conditioner, run a heater in winter, use our air fryer, our microwave we've got, our induction hot plate, all that sort of stuff. That's the way we travel. Not everyone does that, everyone's different. Everyone does their own thing, there's no right or wrong. I'm just trying to think of some of the questions I got asked. Yeah, I can't think what else. So we've got enough room for two of us to sit in here. We can lie on the bed with it on. It comes with a remote control, so you can turn it off while you're in bed. And our inverter switch, we have 2 inverter switches in here. One's above the bed and one's in the back, underneath at the back doors, when we use power at the back and so forth like that. But yeah, it seems to be working okay. That's nice and cool. Is it going to be as good as the Click one we've got? I don't know. We changed this for the reason that this is more compact, and it uses quite a lot less power. So the Click one we were using about 900 watts, if I remember correctly, around that sort of time. This is using, I'll have to take some screenshots off my phone, but this is using about 410 to 420. So this is going to last a lot longer on those days we want to run it longer. And plus I can put my solar panel out too. We have a super fast charger connection on our van, so we can charge up. It charges fairly quick, and plus we have our DC to DC. So you know, we've never been under, probably, I can't remember exactly, but we've never been under 60% power, even when we run the other air conditioner for a few times at night. Now we have our fans in here, we have our max fan too, so we've got all those other options. But yeah, it's probably more than half the size of the Click portable air conditioner from Bunnings, and not quite half the weight. Like I said, the other one was about 22, 23 kilos, this is 13. So I'll do another video of the accessories you can put on. I'll show you a photo or video on the outside of the van. But yeah, and I'll check see what temperature it is too outside. Now I've got my temperature gauge for inside that I use, but I didn't bring both size batteries with me. I'm so annoyed. So I need AAA's for one monitor that goes to the temperature gauge, and the other one's AAA, and I forgot the AA's. And I'm going to have another look in the back of the van, but I've even checked my remote controls for the other gadgets we have, and they don't even take AA's. So I'm bloody annoyed. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool. You can have that up or down. Let's see how we go. So obviously once I post this video, if everyone's got any questions, because I'm no expert, but I can only tell you how it feels in here. We're not associated with Kickass, we pay full price for this. But in Australia, if you're travelling off-grid, or if you know you're going to get some hot days and you need to be cool, we can go to a showground or a cheap caravan park and plug in and use it a lot longer. Yeah. We'll see you on the next video.